Here is the box for the Brotherhood of the Wolf 4K UHD Special Edition. This is a 4-disc edition, a list of all the extras on the back there. We'll just take this slipcase off. You'll see that the artwork is very similar to the slipcase, with the same listings of the extras on the back, which are plentiful. If we open up this case, you'll see the first of 4 discs housed within this slimline case. First one is the UHD. We then have the first Blu-ray, which is the same as the UHD, and it is the director's cut. The second disc, or second Blu-ray, is extras, and the third Blu-ray is more extras and the theatrical cut of this film. And like I said, the extras are listed on the back. Newly released from Studio Canal is Brotherhood of the Wolf in a new restoration on 4K UHD. Now, this was always one of those movies that I knew about, I wanted to visit, just never got around to. It came out 22 years ago, and I just loved this thing. Going straight into it, it had this epic feel to it. I had a feeling most akin to probably Sleepy Hollow, I would say, in aesthetic. There's this kind of gothic horror sense going on round about it. We follow the Chevalier de Fronsac, a man along with his friend Manny, who are travelling to a small Provence where there seems to be a lot of mysterious deaths. Some kind of strange creature is hunting the civilians of the area, and he's come there to kind of figure out what's going on. Now, it's never as easy as that, and over the 2.5-hour runtime of this one, you kind of get a lot of political and social machinations that kind of convolute and disrupt Fronsac's investigation. You get an absolute wealth of action set pieces. In fact, the further the movie goes on, the more ramped up and exciting, exhilarating and just thrilling set pieces they are. Particularly near the end, where it just gets wilder and just so much fun. You've got great performances from Vincent Cassel, who I love that actor. Monica Bellucci shows up in a kind of supporting role, and she is, as always, terrific. But The Brotherhood of the Wolf is one of those movies that I really admired. The whole look and style of it, the cinematography was just stunning, creating a mood all of its own. It really had this lavish production that I just loved. Just certain scenes that just look terrific. There's a moment where there's just snow falling. It just adds an eeriness to the proceedings that are going on. It just looks terrific. If anything about the sort of visual style of the film is there's a little bit too much use of slow motion just in certain scenes, but it kind of accentuates the coolness of the characters at the time. The whole mystery surrounding it, I think is kind of easy to figure out at a certain point in the film, but it doesn't detract from the film at all. You know, sometimes when you figure out what's going on, why it's going on, it can become a little bit rob the movie of its kind of power that it has, but not in this one. It becomes something far greater and more exciting. Mark Dacascos stars as Manny in this one, the Native American friend of Fronsac, and he is terrific. Just right from the opening action set piece, just looks like he's having a hell of a lot of fun, and it comes across in these wonderful action set pieces. I love the fact that the world feels grandiose. Even though we're in a small Provence, you can feel all the kind of moving parts, the kind of social circles, the kind of hierarchy of where everybody is, and the effect that this killing machine is having on the people. You know, the affluent people, the aristocracy, don't really care too much because it doesn't seem to be tackling them. So because it's not hunting or killing their people, as they see it, they don't really care too much.
Chevalier est surtout parisien.
Bon, allez, assez parlé de cette fichue bête. Après tout, elle ne dévore que des vilains.
Si nous faisions des devinettes, des impromptus.
I found Brotherhood of the Wolf to be absolutely thrilling. I loved it, from the cool cinematography to the great performances, to the way the action just unfolds throughout this, and it's jaw-dropping and awesome. And that's before we even talk about the moments of horror that appear in this, which are really effective and really get under the skin and just show you some terrific set pieces of horror. Let's jump into the disc, have a look at the extras which there are a wealth of on this package. Here we are in the disc for Brotherhood of the Wolf. If you go to the bonus materials, there is an audio commentary with Christophe Gans, audio commentary with Vincent Cassel and Samuel Le Behest. And we have the trailer for the 4K restoration, which is 1 minute 5 seconds. And to be honest, it's a little bit spoilery. So here we are in disc 2 of the set. If you go into bonus, you'll see we have the guts of the beast, which runs at 1 hour 18 and 11 minutes, talking to cast, crew, a little bit of behind the scene material here, lots of information. It's good to see a wealth of VHS behind Gans when he's having his conversations. Next up we have behind the scenes, which runs at 1 hour 17 and 53 minutes, and is all kind of behind the scenes stuff, but it's just fascinating watching stunts being performed, watching things breaking down like the rain machine, just how they're dealing with the mundanities of being on a set, and it's fascinating stuff. Then we have several deleted scenes, which I won't go through. We have the interviews here. We have La Legend, a programme on the origins of the beast, which is 17 minutes 51, which is really good, given an insight into the legend behind the story here. And then we have an interview with Christophe Gans and Jean-Baptiste Delred, which is 1 hour 28 minutes and 54 seconds, and is a cinephile's dream because they just dig into all nitty gritty of Gans films. It's fascinating stuff. Then we have the theatrical trailer and the restored original trailer. Here we are in disc 3 of Brotherhood of the Wolf. We'll go to the bonus features. This disc houses the theatrical cut of the film, which runs about 7 minutes shorter than the director's cut. We have an interview with Christophe Gans by Jean-Pierre Jackson, and this is just, it's a good interview, but it's so weird how it's presented, because it's basically a camera as they're having a meal in a restaurant, which was so unusual and a little bit distracting. It runs at 17 minutes 25 seconds. Just one to check out just for that oddness of location. Then we get a bunch of featurettes. Now I won't go through all of these, they're all under 2 minutes, just brief little sort of vignettes, almost just tackling these various topics that they have here. Like I said, they run from I think the shortest one is 1 minute 22 and the longest is 2 minutes 4 seconds. They're fine and they're nice to be included with this disc, which kind of makes it the most complete version of this film and extras that you could possibly want. So there we have it, Brotherhood of the Wolf. Highly recommended. Great kind of gothic fairy tale feeling to it. It has these wonderful action set pieces with moments of horror, with great characters I wanted to spend time with and see what was going on, and yeah, well worth checking out. I would love to know your thoughts on this film, so let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle, whether you're picking up this edition, whether you have a previous edition. I'd want to know. There is more content up here, you can see more of my stuff, and in the description box below are links to the Patreon, the membership programme and manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thanks for watching.